Hey guys, welcome back. I'm here with an awesome new tutorial for you. Today we're going to be doing Kim Kardashian-esque smoky neutral brown eyes. Wow, that's a lot. And a pop of a red lip. I'm also going to explain to you how to pick the best red lip for you. I chose this look because it's great for day wear when you don't want to be too crazy. And a red lip is classic and beautiful. I don't like to pair a red lip with a really dark, dramatic, smoky eye, so I'm doing something that's a little on the softer side, really blown out, where all the colors are really going to fade into each other, so you don't have any like harsh lines and you look awesome. Awesome. So I've gone ahead and I've started moisturize my face. I also did use a primer. I have the Revitalift Miracle Blur. I've started using this. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I'm trying it a couple more times before I make my final decision. I hope you all can see me okay. It's really yucky outside. So let's go ahead and get started. Can you guess where I'm going to start? Eye primer. This is the L'Oreal Magic Decrease Eye Primer. It is a little lighter than the one I was using before, but I think it will help make the colors pop. And we're going to rub this right all in. Now, in this look today, we are going to be doing a little bit more of a foundation. I'm going to do a contour and highlight. Like I said, it's Kim Kardashian-esque. And that girl contours and highlights for days. So we're just going to kind of pop everything out and make it all look really pretty. So I'm going to take my big fluffy brush. This is... got like powder that's coming out of it. It's kind of funny. So this is a nice big fluffy brush. The reason I'm using this one is because it really helps blow everything out. I'm going to be using this palette only because it is where I use my browns, and a lot of the colors aren't glittery. They have like a pearlescent shimmer, but they aren't glittery. And if you've ever seen Kim Kardashian's makeup tutorials, she doesn't like a lot of glitter on her eyes from lash to brow. So we're going to try to use the matte colors on our crease and bone here and bring it up to the brow, just because, you know, we don't want to draw too much attention away from the shimmer that we're going to be putting on our eyes to make our eye pop. So these warm browns here are going to kind of be what I'm focusing on, but I'm also using this color here. The reason I'm using this color, I know you can't really see it very well. There we go. See all the colors? This color is like a really almost flesh toned peachy color that's really pretty. So we're going to be taking this around, and we want it to be really all over the place, up high, because this is going to be our fade out, our mid color. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to be taking this color right here. It's kind of like a medium chocolate brown. It's very warm. This look has a lot of warm browns in it. I like warm browns. I think I look better in warm colors. So this color we are just popping right here on this bone, but not taking it down too far and not bringing it up. We're just staying right in this bone. And we're doing it with our big brush so that it's very blown out. Just back and forth. I know I usually do circular motions. You can do that too. We just want it to look soft. I have a little bit more on this side. All right. So the next thing we're going, don't put that away too far. Keep it close to you because we are going to go back in with that same color in a little bit. But right now we're going to concentrate on our eyelid, and I am using this L'Oreal Paris Infallible Eyeshadow in color 888 Iced Latte. For those of you who are makeup buffs, there's this really great white, creamy white shadow called Kitten, and it's by Stila. This is almost identical to it, so it's a really good lid and highlight color and just really pretty. So we are going to take this on a stiffer brush and rub it right into our eye and bring it up into our crease. And we want this all over. It's a really pretty color. And we want to bring it down into our tear duct. Sorry. So can you already see that definition here that's just really soft and blown out, and then that nice pretty soft shimmery white on our lid? Don't put that too far because we're going to go back in with that in a little bit. So next I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is a brush that's shaped to a point. It is a little soft, but it really helps define. And we're going to go back in with that same medium brown that we used before. And you want it all over. You're going to come right here in the crease. Just the crease. And you're going to darken this up. Just this crease. Don't bring it lower. Just stay right there. All right. Very nice. So I really made that crease pop out. I have this two-sided brush. This side is the same thing as the pencil brush, but it's an angle. You can't really see it that well. But it's going to help me blend this a little bit because I am going to take it right here in this outer corner and kind of come down with it. I didn't put any extra product on it. I just want to blend this out and kind of not really point it, but just carry it up a little bit. All right. That's it for the eyeshadow, so you can go ahead and put that away if you want. I'm going to go in through now and clean up my under eye because I want to line and I don't want to ruin my eyeliner. All right. So my eyeliner, I've switched eyeliners and I love this new one. My coworker actually recommended it and I found it and I love it. It's 16 Hour Infallible by L'Oreal. I'm really not specific to L'Oreal brand products, but lately they've been really good. So we are going to do a slightly winged, thicker liner, but nothing too dramatic and crazy. Did I just say dramatic? Wow. All right. So we're going to come here and only do the outer half. And then we're going to open our eye and bring this up. See? And pull it straight. This is that rectangle technique I talked to you guys about before, where you pretend you're filling out the corners of a rectangular box. Alright, so we're just going to do the outer half. And we're going to come up and fill it in. Alright, so the lower lash line, we're only doing a little bit of it. We're not going all the way over. You want to stay on the outer edge of where, when you look straight ahead, you want to stay on the outer edge of where your eyeball, your eye iris is. You don't want to go under it. And I'll show you why in another video about eyeliner, which should be up next week, I think. So there's that really pretty, nice winged liner. I just dropped my brush that I need. Hang on. Okay. Sorry about that. So that is it for our eye makeup now. Now we're going to go in with our foundation, and today I'm using this Revlon 24-hour whipped foundation. I tried the 24-hour liquid foundation. I didn't care for it, so I returned it because CVS has an awesome makeup return policy, and I tried this one instead. I really like it. I've worn it the last couple days, and I think it just lasts and looks really good. So I'm not doing my under eye contour, my under eye concealer right now. I'm going to do that after. So I just want to go in and just buff this all around. No specific. It comes with this like little thing that goes in the top of the pot. I find just sticking that in and getting a little makeup on it helps you to the lovely foundation phases between the eyes. And I'm just making sure it's buffed out all down here. All right. So now we're going to go in and do our highlight, and then we're going to go in and do our contour. So for my under eye, I am going to use my Age Rewind. This is in neutral. It's a neutral color, so it's not really specific for any skin tone, but for this foundation, it's just a shade lighter. So we're going to do all of this down to our side of our nose, up in the triangle, and come almost out to our temple. You don't have to draw a straight line. I like to kind of put lines in it to help you buff it out. Okay. Next, I'm going to use, my True Match concealer in Fair and Light. The reason I chose this one is because it's light, and that's what you want. So I am going to come back in here like this, down the side of my nose. I know it's a lot of product, but when you do a highlight, you do want to be able to blend it all out. So we're going to come through the top of our forehead and down the center of our nose. Try to keep that line straight. You also can see it, so it looks like a lot because it's so much lighter. We're going to come here, down the bottom of our cheek, the top of our chin, and we're going to come up like this. Okay. Looks, again, like war paint. Ooh. Alright, so now I'm going to take a very wet beauty blender, and I'm going to just start coming in and blending this up and out. I'm not rubbing it because you don't want to rub what you just put on away. And I'm using a lot of the rolls because that helps, like rolling the beauty blender, because it helps kind of disperse the product. Come down the nose, flip it over into the pointy part, and go into the corner of the eye and down. And you're going to want to bring this kind of up and around there. Flip it over for the big side to do this cheekbone. I just find it blends better. And come down the side and do your cheek here. All right. Oh, I forgot one thing. Take a little bit of it and trace the peak. It's called your Cupid's bow, right above your lip. And a little bit underneath right here. Now I did get it on my lip, but since we're going to be doing a red lipstick, it's okay. So I need to cover up a little blemish I have right here. I'm just blending this on with my finger. All right. Okay, so we have our highlight done with our foundation. Next, we are going to add a setting powder just to try to set everything in place at this point. What I'm using is a product I got at Sally's. It's called Get Matte, and it's a mattifying powder. There's no pigment in it. It's a very translucent shade. But I love it because I can just stick it over powder and it sets it in without adding any additional color. We are going to go back in with bronzer, so I don't want to ruin what I did with the light color by adding a dark powder over it. So I just use a really big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go in through and set everything. Okay, so now we're going to do our contour. And basically a contour is where all the shadows would fall if you were really like bony. That's what we want to pop out. So I'm going to use my skunk brush only because when I push it down, it's very thin, and we want it to be almost like a fan. So I'm going to go in with my bronzer. We're going to want to come here underneath the cheekbone and blend this right here. We're going to come right above and go from a U shape from the temple up the top of the forehead and blend that into your forehead. Sorry, I gotta put that down so I can hold my hair. We're not going over this highlight. We want to skip that. And then just buff it out. Do you see the difference? I don't know. I can. Maybe it's because I look at my face every day. I don't know. So the next thing we're going to do, I have this palette. It's called NYX, and it's a butt naked eye. It's supposed to be the duplicate of the Naked palette by Urban Decay, and it looks like this. I broke the cover off of it, but I've used it a lot. I love this one. But underneath it, it has these powders, and I'm going to be using this middle powder here. It's a white champagne powder with a gold glitter in it. what I would suggest for you to do is in Walmart, they have a hard candy brand, and that hard candy brand has a bronzer called Tiki, and it's really light and luminescent. It's a great highlighting powder. So if you can't get this one, go get that one. So we're just using this shimmery highlight powder, and we're going on the top of our cheekbone with it. Like that. Okay. And then I love the blushes in here. So I'm actually using this corally color here. And I'm blending that in. And I'm mixing it. I'm blending it in between my bronzer, contour, and my highlight. And then on my cheeks. I do know it looks like a lot, but hey, we're going to be Kim Kardashian for the day, so rock it out. The next thing I'm going to do is curl my lashes. And I got the CoverGirl Flamed Out Mascara. Now, if you wanted to switch this look to night, you easily could. I don't think it's, you could wear it at night and be totally fine without having to change anything. If you wanted to maybe pop on some fake eyelashes, that would be, you know, doable as well, and it would really help. I would if I had some, but I happen to be out at the moment. I have individual ones, but that takes too long. All right, mascara is done. Now we're going to go do our red lipstick. Now, I want to talk to you about how to pick the red lipstick, the right red lipstick real quick after I find my... So the right red lipstick. Oh, and we have to do our eyebrows too. Why don't we do that first? I'm using this, it's a shadow soft powder pencil instead of the harsh pencil, only because I don't want it to be as harsh. And I found this one at work and I love it. So again, I'm going to do this straight line here and bring it up. A little heavier at the end. All right, now, red lipstick. So when you're picking the right red lipstick for yourself, you are going to want to figure out what your undertone is on your skin. The way to figure that out is look at the inside of your wrist. You can't really see mine that well because of the lighting, but you're going to want to look at the veins right here and decide whether or not they look green or look blue. If they look blue, then you have a cool undertone of your skin. So cool colors would work for you. Cool is anything with like a blue or green base for cool. Now, if it looks green, then you have a warm undertone. So warm colors are good for you. So when you look at your lipstick, and it's cool, you want it to have a bluish tone to it. And if it's warm, you want it to have like an orange tone to it. Blue tones also help make your teeth look white, but you want to find something that matches your skin. I have this one I picked up at work a while ago, and it's just pure red. I think it looks warm. There's no shimmer. It's just a matte red lipstick. I think it's really pretty. So the first thing we're going to do is line our lips. Now, if I could make you guess on what color liner we were going to use, I bet you would all say red, but that's wrong. We are going to do a nude lip liner. Completely nude, because we just want it to hold the lipstick in. We don't want it to enhance lipstick anyway or change the shape of our lip. We just want to line it. All right. That is really the shape of my lip. You can't really tell without, red lipstick makes everything pop. So this is the look that we did today. A really soft neutral brown with a nice red lip. So I hope you like it. Have fun contouring. Play around with it. Figure out what works best for your face. If you have a really wide nose, I'll show you this real quick because it's really fun. I'm actually going to use take a brush, a really stiff brush, add a little bronzer. And if you have a wide nose, come in like this with it and go down the side and blend it out. And you want to bring it up into your eyebrow. I don't have a wide nose, so I don't do this. And then you want to kind of point it in to give you a little butt nose. I know, it's fun. I think contouring is great. You could really change the way your face looks with it. This doesn't look so good on me because my nose isn't wide, so it makes it look really, really thin. But if you have a really wide set nose, doing this will just help kind of make it pointy. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the feedback. Let me know if there's anything you want, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye!